The sun had barely risen over the small village, casting a warm orange glow over the dusty streets and worn-down houses. In one of these homes, a young girl named Aisha lived with her family in a tiny hut on the outskirts of town. It was a world without electricity, where candles and lanterns provided the only light after dark. Aisha's eyes sparkled as she gazed out at the brightening sky, already eager to start her day. As she stepped outside into the crisp morning air, the scent of freshly baked bread wafted from the nearby bakery, enticing her to explore. The villagers went about their daily routines, some chatting with neighbors while others tended to their crops or livestock. Aisha joined a group of children playing tag near the town square, their laughter and shouts filling the air. She played until the sun began to climb higher, casting long shadows across the ground. After her playtime, Aisha returned home, where she helped her mother with household chores. They worked in silence, each lost in thought as they went about their tasks. The air was thick with the smell of cooking oil and simmering stews, but Aisha's mind wandered to the books she had read by candlelight the previous night. Her parents encouraged her love for reading, seeing it as a way for her to escape the hardships of their world. As the day wore on, Aisha's father returned from his job at the local market, weary-eyed and worn out. He spent the evening sitting on the porch, watching the stars twinkle to life above. The villagers would often gather here to share stories and news, but tonight was different. There was a sense of restlessness in the air, as if something was waiting to be revealed. Aisha lay awake that night, her mind racing with questions. What lay beyond their small village? Were there other worlds like theirs, where children laughed and played without worrying about the struggles they faced every day? She knew she had to find out, but how could she, trapped in a life without electricity? The days turned into weeks, and Aisha's curiosity only grew stronger. She devoured books by the light of candles, her imagination fueled by stories of far-off lands and magical worlds. Her parents noticed the change in her, seeing the fire in her eyes that they had not seen before. As the seasons passed, Aisha's love for learning became evident to everyone around her. The villagers would often stop by the family's hut, drawn in by the light from within, as Aisha sat surrounded by books and papers, lost in thought. Her parents began to see her potential, knowing that she had a chance to make a difference in their world. Years went by, and Aisha grew older. She continued to study by candlelight, but her thirst for knowledge only increased. The villagers started to notice the change within her, seeing the confident young woman emerging from the girl they once knew. Her eyes sparkled with a newfound light, as if the darkness of their world had ignited something deep within. One night, Aisha's parents received an invitation from the governor himself, requesting that she attend a prestigious school in the capital city. It was an opportunity for her to leave their village behind and make a name for herself. The news spread quickly through the community, with many congratulating her on this chance of a lifetime. Aisha bid farewell to her family and friends, feeling both excited and nervous as she boarded the train that would take her to the city. The journey was long, but her thoughts were consumed by the unknown, as she gazed out at the passing landscape, wondering what lay ahead. Upon arriving in the capital, Aisha found herself surrounded by towering buildings, bustling streets, and the hum of modern life. She was struck by the stark contrast between this world and her own, where candles had been her only light for so long. The city's energy drew her in, as she began to make new friends and discover new wonders. As the days turned into weeks, Aisha thrived in her new surroundings. She studied hard, soaking up knowledge like a sponge. Her professors noticed her determination, praising her work ethic and potential. She knew that she had finally found her place in this world, where electricity lit the way for her to shine brighter than ever before.